survival situation means your life is in danger. So I wanted to talk today about the importance of carrying gear for survival. Now, I have over 35 years of outdoor and survival skills experience, and I'm out here almost daily. I sleep in the woods almost weekly, and I spend a lot of time in the woods using these skills, and also I teach others these skills. So with that being said, I've used that knowledge to put together a kit that I could see myself lasting a month out here, or even more if I had the food and water and the resources, as in firewood and so on if needed. Now, this kit is based on my needs in my area and having the understanding of what my area can provide for me if I'm in that situation. Like I mentioned before, a survival situation means your life is in danger. Having gear with you that can turn that situation into an inconvenience is very important. Also, having the skills to use that gear, what's in your pack. The gear that I have, I've used many times and it has proven itself. So with the skill set and having gear that can do the tasks needed to get out of a survival situation and stay alive, this here can be a survival kit that negates survival. My life is no longer threatened because I have the gear to do the task, so I'm out of that situation and I'm able to keep alive. So we prepare so we never get into that survival situation. If you can handle the task put before you, you do not have to worry about your life being in danger. I go camping, like I said, or sleep in the woods almost weekly. The last 2 times I went out, I had a coy dog, I believe. It was howling, weird howl, plus it was barking like a dog. I believe it was a hybrid. And it was about 100 yards up in the woods behind my camp. Didn't come in, but it woke me up and you was on alert. Also, the time before that, we had a bear that came close to camp. You could smell it. It didn't come in. I had Pete with me. He actually played his radio and kind of kept it at bay and shined his light around. So these are potential survival situations if they would come into camp. I camp in many types of weather. Don't matter the temperature. It doesn't matter if it's raining, sleet, whatever. I camp in it. That there in those low temperatures and it being wet can be very dangerous. It could be a potential survival situation. Well, having the proper gear and the skill set is just another camp out. That's why learning skills and carrying gear is important. Now I'm going to show you what's in my kit, just to show you what I think is important for me in my area. First off, this pack weighs 15 pounds, right around there. And I can add to it if I like, or take things out. But this is generally what I take in this pack. It's an orange pack as well. I wanted something I could take out even during hunting season. With no worries, I can always have my gear with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open these up and show you what's in each pouch. Now I normally carry my survival bush point with me. I didn't this time. And I've got another knife in here that I'm going to show you. That is a backup, but that's what I brought out this time. And that is the Mora Garberg. That one there can do quite a bit of tasks that I need. The only thing it can't do, it can't really do any chopping, but it's still a very useful tool. Also, I carry the Silky Big Boy with me. That there can bring down some trees and firewood to my camp very quickly. That's why I carry it. So with the saw and this knife, I can do a lot of tasks. I also have a sole 2-person emergency blanket, and I also have the cordage in here that I can construct this into a lean-to type shelter quickly. So I have that in there. Many uses for a emergency blanket, as you know. I also have a extreme weather fire starter. I better lay that down, it's going to fall over. Got magnesium, ferro rod, and fat wood in one. I've got my DIY striker. This one here is a bush tool, I call it. On the back here, I use it for flint and steel. This part here is at a 90, so I can scrape my ferro rod. So many uses for that as well. Got that in there for fire starting. I've got an assortment of cordages. Also some survival cord. A diamond sharpener for my knives. And I actually have some hot hands as well for those cold nights or days. And a little towel. These here are pretty impressive when you open them up. And they can come in very handy as well. In here, this actually has a Velcro, clips up. And I have a emergency bivvy here. In here, I have a full bug jacket. Covers my head and my arms right down to my waist. And also a painter's drop cloth. And this one is an 8x12. So, for the weight, why not? It just covers so much. And the bug net can be heaven sent, believe me. If you run out of bug spray, be heaven sent. Now, in here, what I have is, this is 40-pound test braided fishing line. Very, very nice. I can use this for fishing. I can use it for snares, setting up traps, many uses. 40-pound break-in strength. Also, I have some brass snare wire and a complete fishing kit in here with lures, hooks, sinkers, and a bobber. So that there can help me get fish and animals. So that will help keep me with food. Now these here, of course, are set around longer term stays if I have to, because you never know when you're going to be found or rescued. This here is another important part of my kit. I have 4 stakes. This here can allow me to set up shelter quick. Got a small trowel for digging. This here has storm-proof matches in it. I've got a set of tweezers. And I have a thermometer, whistle. This has a compass that works and a magnifying glass. So this here just dangles as I walk to alert any animals in the area that I'm coming as well. So that there can give a potential warning that you will not encounter an animal out here that may have aggressive tendencies.